Okay, let's jump over to LA. The LA Rams last year went 10-7. We all thought they'd be picking in the top 5.
Yeah.
Or top 10 at least.
Yeah.
If you remember, rumors were swirling about McVay. He accepted a deal.
Yeah.
He's not going to coach anymore. Aaron Donald's possibly gone. And then they go 10-7, lose in the wild card round. They win a playoff game. I can't remember who they beat. Do you remember?
They didn't win a playoff game. They lost to Detroit.
No, they were in the wild card against
okay,
Detroit.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah,
lost
that
to
was
Detroit.
that
was
that big game. Yeah.
Full of emotion.
Yeah.
They finished the year 7-1, so just on a heater.
They're
The emergence of the greatest rookie receiver of all time, Puka Nacua.
that's literally a fact. That's literally like backed by stats. That's
I like
crazy.
him, man.
Like you say that statement and then you follow it with that name.
Yeah, you're like,
And it's
no,
just
you're like, no, Justin Jefferson, no, Jamar
Jamar
Chase.
Chase.
No, actually, Puka Nacua. Yeah.
The greatest rookie receiver of all time. Yeah. Going on to this year, everyone's healthy. Cooper Kupp's healthy again.
Yep.
Okay.
Puka Nacua into his second year. If you remember last year, the greatest rookie wide receiver of all time.
Yeah.
Now with Cooper Kupp, Kyron Williams back, they draft Blake Corum. They added his offensive line. His defense is young and better than people think.
Yeah.
I love the Rams.
They signed Cameron Curl from Washington, a very underrated safety.
Very good.
Darius Williams, cornerback. They
So
drafted Jared Verse at number 19. That's every draft, including ours, had him like a top 10 pick. So they're and last year Turner, I'm blanking on his first name.
Kobe.
They've drafted very well. That's why they have this reemergence of life,
Especially on the defensive line.
because they drafted well.
Yeah.
This is how you do this. So
They also pulled Braden Fisk, just a nasty interior defensive lineman.
Florida State. Yeah.
I love what they're doing on the defensive line. I love offensively. This is a battle-tested offense.
Yeah, I wish
Like
Aaron
they have
Donald.
won a Super Bowl.
I wish Aaron Donald was still here though. That would just
know,
put it over the
yeah,
top, man. Because like you could see like Aaron, they're getting young again. They're getting good. Like you should. He's the comeback. If they're in the playoffs, he's the comeback.
He's done, man. You want to go out on
He's
top.
probably still in shape.
He's probably still. Yeah,
He's probably in better shape.
he's a specimen. When
He's gotten faster.
when he gets inducted into the Hall of Fame, he'll look exactly the same.
Yep.
He might do a shirtless.
that
honestly.
suit just begging for
They
mercy.
better do him justice in that in the head. What do you call it?
the bust.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember him doing is when like give me the ring thing after.
That
Remember
was such a
that
fun
was-
playoff run. That was a fun Super Bowl, right? Aaron Donald.
Yeah,
walking around.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
We were all together for
Yeah,
that Super Bowl.
That
In
was
San Diego.
San Diego.
Yep.
that was Cincy, right? That
Yep.
was
Yeah.
that was a great Super Bowl.
Unfortunate for Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rams going into this year. We'll see. Greg has them finishing 9-8. Ooh.
Oh,
tough.
Greg's
and
tough on the
losing
Rams.
once again the wild card. I got a text. You got a text from Greg?
Yeah, very angry. He's very angry.
So if you don't know, Greg Fryer is one of our writers, benchshow.com. Go check it out. The
He's
Bench
awesome.
Beat, articles on fandom, fantasy, and all things NFL. He's one of our writers, probably our most active writer. Does a lot of work for us.
You know what? Hold on. Shout out to Greg.
Yeah,
Give
yeah,
Aaron a round. Greg does a lot of work for us.
I mean, that's literally what I was doing.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what you're doing, but stop. I gotta give a shout out to Greg.
I wasn't really listening.
He's a year away from being a year away.
He's like,
He's a year away. He's very close to being good.
I gotta write that on the board.
That's going on the board.
You're from,
Yeah. So shout out to
Greg.
Greg. That's what you just did much faster. What I was doing the
Here
long
we go.
way.
Here we go.
But yeah, we went at him last for his take. I think on the Colts.
Yep.
Was the Colts or what was it? The Titans.
No, it was the Jaguars. A lot
The
of A lot
Jaguars,
of Jaguars like
He
apologists.
predicted their record, and we tried to do the same thing, and we couldn't come anywhere close.
Yeah, we couldn't figure out where he got the wins from.
And so there's quite the interesting text message thread. He lives in New Zealand, so he texted us this morning about 3 a.m.
Our time, yeah.
Wide awake.
Yeah. So shout out to Greg. You're the man. But yeah, finishing 9-8, I think it's a little tough. Let's do this again then. Can one of you guys pick up or pull up the Rams schedule?
I got you.
Angel, question about the Rams. What you got?
Do they have enough to be an actual contender in the NFC? Because last year they kind of fell short against the Lions, who are like stacked top to bottom.
Yeah.
And we just talked about the Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. They have like, a lot of young guys, but is it enough to? Because I think we all kind of believe Stafford still has a little bit of fight in him.
I do.
But he's older. He's 36. He has a kind of an injury. He's been hurt. So do they have enough to go over the hump again? That's kind of my question. Without Aaron Donald, with older Stafford. They're very interesting to look at because there's talent, but it's young talent. And the only veteran you have now, basically, is just Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, I think
And
healthy
Cooper Kupp.
Kupp
Yeah, Cooper Kupp's obviously.
is a big deal. If he could stay healthy, I think this could be one of the top offenses in the NFL because of Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Sean McVay, the Stafford marriage, it just works. Puka Nacua is a whole new element.
Yeah.
I mean, Cooper
saw
Kupp
that,
was the best wide receiver in the NFL for a minute there.
He's the reason why they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, part of the reason why.
Literally unstoppable in that drive.
They just kept throwing it to him. Yeah.
They now bring back someone who had the best rookie season of all time.
Yeah.
At wide receiver. Don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah. To pair with him, he can't possibly have fallen off that much.
Yeah, I don't think he's. I think, like people kind of really write him off this year.
He was
like,
hurt.
physically. I know, but like I don't think he fell off that much. And his game hasn't really been like, oh, he's a physical freak. He's been just a good
He's a
wideout.
technician.
And those wideouts tend to age better than the physical freaks, to be honest. And he's a good and he's a good wide, especially in this system.
Better white guy receiver, Jordy Nelson or Cooper Kupp?
Jordy Nelson.
Oh, I don't know. Cooper Kupp had those.
Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson.
Cooper Kupp had the moment in the Super Bowl. I remember Jordy Nelson doing that kind of stuff.
Oh, God.
Cooper Kupp was a dog.
Let's talk about Eric Decker for a second.
Now, if we could have married Aaron Rodgers and Cooper Kupp, there we go.
Some white boy.
There we
That's a bad white man right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty. how we get on
Anyways,
this?
back to 2024
Yeah.
LA Rams. I would say they have enough. I love what they've added on defense, especially in that secondary. Darius Williams, Cam Curl. They also drafted Cam Kitchens,
Yep.
a safety that we love. I love how they drafted up front. Jared Verse might have been the best pass rusher in the draft this year, and they got him there to pair with the two guys they drafted last year. Kobe Turner and Byron Young.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There we go. We got
just studs up front. They learned from Aaron Donald. This is now their year.
Yeah.
I love what they're doing there. I think a big year's coming for the Rams. And it's going to be all about health.
Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, they have older players at very key positions.
mainly quarterback. Stafford,
Quarterback,
obviously.
Cooper Kupp, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about this team, but the team that we're going to talk about next is the reason why it's kind of rough. But before we do that, you guys got that? You guys got that schedule?
Yep, got the schedule for
Okay.
you.
You want to do it or me? No, I'm too in love with them to do this fairly. You do it.
Okay. Here
All
we
right,
go.
Gabe, you want
down
to
with
monitor the wins and losses?
I got you.
All right. Okay, Ainge, starting off, we've got week 1 at Detroit.
Oh my
I
God.
I couldn't wait to tell you that.
That's a good one. You know what?
The NFL is 35 days away.
Yeah. I'll take the Rams. Wait. Where is it?
In Detroit.
Yep, the Rams.
Rams.
Payback.
Stafford's
Payback.
not
Okay.
going to lose twice
Okay.
there. Yeah.
Okay, then week 2 at Arizona.
Win.
Okay. Week 3 first home game, San Francisco.
That's the first loss. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wow.
After that, in Chicago.
That's a win.
Okay. After that, home Green Bay.
That's a good game. That's
Yeah,
a really
but
good game.
Those are some snowbirds.
They've got a
coming to
great
LA.
schedule. They've got a great schedule.
That's a loss.
They're gonna
Yeah.
melt in the
So
sun.
it's All right. Week 6 is their bye week. Coming off the bye week.
I hate that
at,
bye week.
I know, right? At home, Vegas.
Come back for 12 more weeks.
Off a bye week, Sean McVay. That's a win.
Yeah.
Okay. After that, home Minnesota.
Win.
At Seattle.
I'll do the win. Yeah, win. Yeah, win.
Home versus Miami.
Home versus Miami. Oh, so the Rams would have a winning record, so the Dolphins are not going to win that one. So it's going to be the Rams.
You don't got the Dolphins in that LA weather just tearing it up.
No, they're playing a team that's actually good. They don't win those ones.
After that, at New England.
That's a sneaky loss. That's they just beat the Dolphins by a lot. I'll do
You
a
give them
loss.
the loss?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Home against Philly.
Stop playing.
Stop playing. Be careful now.
Come on now.
Stop playing. Me and AJ are going to be there.
I'll
That alone.
at home. that alone just swing the pendulum. Loss.
Okay. At New Orleans.
Win.
Home against Buffalo.
Damn, that's a good schedule. Loss.
Okay. At San Francisco.
They'll split the series. Win.
At New York Jets.
Damn.
They have a great schedule.
God. Poor Rams.
It's going to be a tough year for the Rams.
Loss.
Loss. All right. Home against Arizona.
Win. They'll sweep it.
And the final game home against Seattle.
Loss.
I lost, so you have them at 10-7.
Yeah. That's a pretty respectable record.
So just one game over what Greg had him. It's not too bad.
That's
Yeah.
all. That's
have
that's maybe a walk.
They have a tough schedule, but they're also a good team. So that's why it's hard to.
It is a tough schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough
It's a very tough schedule.
and then finishing with the divisional teams is always tough, especially Seattle. They play them so well. So yeah, tough, but
They've
It's
got
one,
us-
of the,
they
it's
got
one of
us-
the better moves the NFL did in recent
yeah,
years.
Oh,
just
yeah,
make the
yeah,
last
yeah.
one a divisional team. Yeah,
I did like the. It sounded like a lot of their tougher games were at home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they've got a 5-week stretch where 4 of those games are Philly, Buffalo, San Francisco, and New York.
I can't look at you right now, bro. I see so far up your leg underneath that table.
nice. Yeah, I got the shorts. So.
But yeah, that's always a fun exercise. But the Rams, I cannot wait to watch them. We'll see what they do.
good for them,
All
man.
about health, yeah.
Yeah, health. Stafford keep Stafford healthy. This team might end up in the NFC title game.